Like I said, the U.S. is pretty stupid with stuff. Like, it's not even customs that I'd be worried about. It's internally. The Puritans ruined it for everybody like 300 years ago. Now we can't have fun and good tasting alcohol. Oh no, manual overfill. Whatever will I do now? I guess I'll have to drink it all. Oh no. Yeah, they're especially if like they're like anything. There's some of those candies that like the chocolate cherry candy that also have like alcohol infusions and stuff that were like when I was out in Washington State. Good luck sending those to anybody. All right, this will be the last one here. Sometimes you just gotta get a good sweat on the ass. Then it'll do what you want. As with all things in life. Saren! There might be. Lamp. That. But yeah, Sid, either on Discord or Instagram, send me your address. Saren, you, and I gotta get with a gamer. They're supposed to be shipping stuff out this week. We usually do it all at once when we get a bunch of orders in. Yeah, because we were talking about that the other day. Cargo forwarding thing. What do you mean, Lamp? Of course, where you are, Lamp, doesn't everything have to like get flown in and then put on a boat and then shipped to you? That's the plan, Saren. Get all you influencers. I know I need to get with Bretty and get her. She's in state, and we have some people going down there. We were talking about this today, and they're like how people are so used to like ciders and stuff being skunky and like weird and like cause that's what they think it's supposed to be. I was like, oh no. The people making that stuff just didn't know what they were doing. Yeah, that makes sense, Slamp. I'll check it later tonight, Sid. Like I said, we got like 7 or 8 orders. They're all gonna get shipped out this week. I'd hope it'd get to you. Fuck. I'd hope it'd get to you relatively quick. Camaro, you just gotta tell me where to go. All I gotta do is pop up 95 for you. Smoke bomb, Camaro up here. Cargo company. Oh, nice. I was joking about having it flown in and then put on a boat and then brought to you, but apparently it wasn't too far off. That's the perfect emoji, Camara. Yeah, Sid, the shipping with Vino shipper is a pain in the ass. That's why, like, for you guys, that's what I was saying, like, just let me know and we'll do it on the back end. Right? Sending Saturday to you, Lamp, would be like, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Operation Dumbo Drop, but that's pretty much how I would expect it to go. Danny Glover dropping in the middle of the woods with a giant ass elephant strapped down full of cider. Alright, this is the last guy that's emptying right now. Once it's done, gonna get the tank cleaned. Yeah, around here, you have those guys, but then even though they're not actually owned by Virginia company anymore, Bull Rock started in Virginia, so it's a popular one. Busky down in Richmond, they're really popular within the area. Chris over at Coyote Hole, they're pretty big regionally. You got Sly Ciders down in Virginia Beach. I can write you up something, Sarah. I'll make sure you get some tasting notes. I mean, which of the ones do you make? Usually everybody, like when we are at events, most people do a sampler pack where they'll buy one of each bottle. But our it goes our Bear Force, which is our regular apple cider, then the bourbon, then this one here, the Pursuit, which is the strawberry rhubarb. Those would be the big ones. We need a t-shirt. I know, we actually need to get t-shirts made. This was an event t-shirt, and like, it's something I'm the one who rebuilt the website, brought all the social media stuff kind of up to, 1997 standards. Merch is on the short list. Thursday, we're streaming it, but we're bottling our blueberry cider, which is going to be, it's aged in a gin barrel. It's the only barrel that gets made from KO Distillery. Every 7 years they do a gin barrel. So that blueberry is going to be, we're doing 33 cases and that'll be it. Uh-oh. Good news, tank's empty, keg's full. Bad news, the hose from the tank is almost full. It's empty, or the tank's empty and there's an air pocket, so it's done filling. So that means I have about 2 liters of cider I have to drink now. Cool. Cool. The strawberry rhubarb sounds good. It is pretty good. And it's a semi-sweet, so it's not like sugar water. It's still carbonated, kind of like off dry. Even our Bear Force, all of our ciders are semi-sweet to semi-dry, which in the cider world means the exact same thing. So they're not super. Do you have sweet ones? This is gonna be your sweetest. We had our fall seasonal. It was cranberry Raider. It was cinnamon, cranberry, and tangerine, and it tasted pretty much like a cinnamon stick. That one was really popular, but we only released that during Christmas time. All right, I need a pitcher so I can fill up the last bit that's in the hose. We're about to get wrecked. No cider goes to waste. Just got hit with like all the smell of strawberry. Walk this hose out real quick. Basically, just getting all the liquid that's left out of the hose here. Leave no cider behind. All right. So, this is dinner. So Saren, everything is Virginia apples. We have a contract with an orchard. They press their apples. We get the juice. Actually, that's what these guys are full of. This is all of our bulk. It's already fermented. It'll go in the barrels. The wine barrels are neutral, so they just are storage. Bourbon barrels are obviously for the bourbon. We have rye barrels, and that's for where we ferment apple, and then we also co-ferment peach, and then we blend them, put them into rye whiskey barrels, and that's the close bear support, the peach with rye whiskey notes to it. Citrus fruits, like a lot of times when it comes to that kind of stuff, like orange, things like that, it's usually people that are making those commercially are using concentrates. We haven't done anything like that yet, but you'll like the close bear then. You have and that's the thing, like the balance in all the ciders, the outcome goal is that you still know it's an apple cider. Even like the bourbon, the Rivet Bear, which is oaked, the peach and the apple, like you still know, hey, I'm drinking cider. Where you can go and try other ones, like there's just like oddball flavor ones, and it's like it's watered down sugar, or they go the complete opposite end, and it's super dry, and it just tastes like carbonation. And it's just like, I don't know that I'm drinking an apple cider anymore. But yeah, so this was what was left in the hose. After bottling 19 cases, 11 half kegs, this is for me. This is dinner. It is my deload week, so I don't have to be a good boy until probably like Thursday night, Friday, before I squat Saturday, since that'll be heavy-ish. Alright, we'll get the CO2 off here. Sorry in advance, I'm going to try to slow leak the CO2 out of the tank. Normally it's really loud, but I'm going to let it, like I said, slow leak. Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing I'm looking forward to once I get done with the max attempts in June. I'm going to be cutting back down right now without even trying, because when I first started training again, it's been 10 weeks now, I was 270, 260 right now, and I'll go back down to 240, 245, much lower than that. I almost look like I'm sick and going through like some kind of cancer treatment. But then my training is going to pivot a little bit. Like I'll have to do a lot of higher volume stuff because my strength level is going to drop. I'll have to rebuild it back up at a lighter weight. Plus we'll be going through harvest. I'll basically just be leaning out, so at the end of the year when I go to Orlando, like, they won't be like, oh, poor guy, and like run up to me and like, what are you doing so far from the water? We have to get this whale back into the ocean. That'd be embarrassing. I have a problem. First step is admittance. Second step is treatment. I broke it down. Like on a normal week, will probably have the equivalent of about 15, 20 ounces between samples for blends. Yeah, it's usually not a whole lot, but again, like you're drinking, like literally that's the joke, is I'm drinking for science because it's for work. But especially going into this is my last class is sensory analysis, so I'm gonna have to be drinking wine, and you know, I can do the spit and swirl thing, but it just seems like abuse. That's fair, Sid. They might just hit me and drive away in the middle of their meth rampage. But it is Florida after all. Isn't your guys' state flag, like your state animal, a methed up alligator? Has that like dagger sticking out of its head. Just swimming around casually. Universal doesn't even get a shout out. Ouch. It's pretty much why we're gonna go. I'm gonna go do those like after hour park things that they do at Universal. It's awesome because they open all the restaurants and don't charge you a thing. And you can literally just walk in. I think it was 2 years ago when I first moved to Virginia, I went down there. And like, I literally went to 3 different restaurants that were all, like one was Italian, I had pizza and ice cream, walked out into the next door where it was a burger place. You know, Sid, from everything and especially growing up in East Tennessee, having a lot of people come and go from Florida, and then obviously now being in Virginia, 95, having a lot of those people, like Jacksonville's always kind of considered the worst spot, and Tampa's always been considered a close second. So I don't know how superior you should feel, because everybody out that comes from that state, it universally considered Jacksonville a shithole, and Tampa's always that second place. I can see where like Orlando falls into that tourist trap. You misspelled that. I think that first A was supposed to be a U. Agreed. Like I said, Jacksonville is always the worst. Pretty sure it's pronounced Chumpa Bay. That was how it was when I lived in Tennessee. You had all these people coming to Gatlinburg, and the winery I was at was just before you get into Gatlinburg. And they'd be like, "Oh, where do you go to eat and where do you go do stuff?" I was like, "I don't. I live in Knoxville. I don't go any further than this." So I could see Orlando being that way. Is that a threat, or am I supposed to be scared or aroused? I don't know. I do hope to get out of Orlando for like 2 or 3 days and go over and probably go south and go diving though. As much as I hate diving on the Continental, because our coasts are so freaking dirty. All right, I'm gonna go pop open the garage door real quick before it starts smelling a little sparkly in here from the CO2. Next step, once the CO2 is all purged from the tank, we're going to hook up the pump and we're going to get the cleaning cycle going for that. Hey Camara, thanks for stopping in. Have a good lifting session, man. I'm just going to let that one go soon. I haven't drank enough to get into an internet fight with you. Blowing out dust. Well, CO2. Not quite dust. blowing dust. So we'll get the last little residual juice in the hose here empty. Because when we hook up to the per card, the first of the 3 cleaning solutions, it turns purple when it comes into contact with the cider and wine. It's actually kind of cool. But, you know, this stuff will be ruined once we use it once. So we'll get the pump hooked up and then start the cleaning. Like I said last week, 80% of what I do is cleaning. Do a little bit of work, and then clean. You're cleaning as you set up, you're cleaning as you break down. You know, I really don't mind acid. Like, it's one of those things where, like, as you're doing it, you don't feel like you're working, per se. Don't get me wrong, like, by the time I take the hour drive home, get home, and, like, I literally, like, fall out of my truck because I'm exhausted, but, like, I definitely feel like I'll be fine around hour 15. I like what I do. So, there ain't nothing wrong with that. It's like what? 4 in the morning, Lamb? Crazy. So you're cooking breakfast is what it sounds like. Got a squirter. Sometimes you just get, you know, it blows all over you. Just in time for Gamer to show up. I'll talk to Gamer when he gets back. Hey, you know, sometimes you get wet and the things just slide right in. Helps in the winery too. Well, and like, so this first of the 3, metaphorically and literally, the first of the 3 cleaning solutions is sodium percarb, so it's very slippery, so it doesn't really help the jokes. All right. I'll actually show you what I'm doing. So, pump's hooked up. Gasket, clamp, ball valve. This is what we connect onto the tank. So when I'm done and I don't want stuff like just running water everywhere, this ball valve will just close it. Gamer, no, I didn't get a stream last night. Probably gonna try to do the wine tasting this week. planned. Thursday, we're bottling our blueberry cider on stream. And if I don't just do the tasting, maybe like a wine Wednesday, unless Sid wants to do a tequila wine Tuesday co-stream, then maybe Wednesday we'll do it, or after we bottle on Tuesday, or a Thursday rather, because then Friday I have to be a good boy, and then Saturday my strength block starts. But we do need to figure out a makeup date, because we're gonna start, even if I have to use my Coriban and basically not open the wine, it has a needle that goes through the cork, and then you can use argon gas to pull out wine without opening it. Sid, what do you think? You want to do a Tequila Tuesday co-stream and I'll just drink wine, or I'll just do a wine Wednesday by myself? Good thing I'll be drinking. Oh, I didn't. I'm an idiot. I put that on backwards. Coming down the sous chef. No, we'll just do a co-stream. We can set up a guest star and stream via each other's streams. We'll cross the streams. Which will be impressive on your part. Turn that on, let it cycle through. I love sword fighting. No fair, yours is bigger. I haven't used the guest star function, but when I stream in the garage, or normally when I'm streaming here, I'm using my iPhone, and sometimes, like when I did the squats, I'd also use my iPad. It's essentially the same thing. It's a collaboration cam. I would either email you a link through Streamlabs, and you just join with your camera. So I would have your stream showing on mine, and then at that point, you can have whatever you want on your stream to where you wouldn't have to have me. But I think the guest star ends up doing both streams. People are showing up. It's weird. Yeah, basically you'd be doing Tequila Tuesday and I'd be doing Wasted Wine Tuesday. Doesn't really roll off the tongue. We'll workshop it. Why aren't you blowing? Oh, you are. Okay. Twisted Vine Tuesday? Yeah. Hopefully the people from Twisted Tea don't see and, you know, get their underwear twisted. Boo! You suck! Alright. So, we're going to hook up to the tank. Fill it full of the first cleaning solution. Let that cycle through. So this is going to run for about 10 minutes each of the 3 cycles. Maybe we'll go outside. Get some fresh air. Go take a walk in the vineyard. I guess the iPad would probably sit better than the phone did. Get on the four-wheeler. That's fine by me. Gamer, were you dealing with a boss level Karen? Did you lift this morning, Gamer? I feel bad. I haven't been able to like be around and like interact the last couple of days with people. Big screen. Whack! When Gamer says that, what he really means is he said, "Thank you, ma'am. Hopefully I help resolve your issues. Is there anything else I can do for you today? You have a great day. God bless." Please like, comment, subscribe. Lamp. Smash that like button. All right, so pumps are gravity fed. Once I get the air bubble out, why is this? It does have a short in it, so it's being a pain in the ass lately. There we go. Well, this is going to run for 10 minutes on the cleaning cycle. Put a timer on. I'm gonna go take a look and see what the weather is like outside. There it is. Okay, I don't feel bad then. How'd the outside day session go? Died yesterday. Okay. Way to dox them, Jesus. That's happy. I'm gonna go take a look at the weather real quick outside. Maybe we'll go out into the vineyard real quick. really nice out. All right. Now, we had service issues earlier, so let's see if this is going to play nice. Hang on. Back ultra wide. Want those cheeks. I did not do that. I thought I did. But, all right. So, it's actually pretty nice out here. Ooh, the four-wheeler's cleaned off. Let's get the keys. We'll go for a quick ride. I got a few minutes. Be right back. All right. Yeah, that is mine. That was actually part of my employment contract. I said I wasn't going to start unless... And then they also got my tractor and my wagon. I actually requested it in red, so you can imagine my disappointment. All right. Screw it. You're gonna come sit with me for a second. All right. Usually this will cost extra to sit in my lap, but all right. Hold, please. Should have enough gas. There we go. Gamer, I believe in you. Just get a ladder and walk the dog off their forehead. All right. He's clipping his nails. Yeah, that was gross. The electric fence is on, so we won't go actually. Up there. Tommy doesn't want to hear it, but this is where my chickens will be. Back here where the ducks used to be. I'm supposed to be hiring somebody to come do yard work in the next couple weeks. Gamer, Sid, how's the stream quality? So these are our Blaufränkisch. This is lot C. We'll go ahead and run across the, let's see how much time I got before the cleaning solutions need changed. I've got time. Oh. Actually just got a text from one of the guys I used to work with in a different seller. So that lot C back there is the Blaufränkisch. Up there in the very front corner is our pick pole. Most of it died from frost in 2020. We're gonna replant it. And then these vines right here are Cab Franc and Petit Verdot. The ones in the back are that we're gonna go over to are Petit Mansing and Albarino. For those. Probably a body in the woods or in the pond. We'll leave that for somebody on a different day to figure out. iPad in your hand is kind of heavy while trying to operate a four-wheeler. I don't care how strong you are. So this is our back lot, and then there's some neighbors on the end of the property there. Looks like they've been making a wood path. I'm curious. Let's see where it goes. Left the food and drink and now part of the outdoor streaming. Maybe I need to update my stream. So it looks like a very poorly made tree house. Kids have been making a trail back here. Shield keg up ahead. So there's the view from the back part of the property. Oh, and there's our timer for the cleaning solution. Good thing everything's nice and charged. Last time my phone was almost dead when we were doing this. All right, but we'll still get back. The graphics are insane. Try not to hit this kid's bike up here. Hit. All right, so we'll go back in. Nice iron battle start. Yep. I didn't pay for the battle pass lamp, so I don't think I can use them for anything. It's such a nice day out. It's a shame to be in the cellar, but I like being in the cellar too, so it's fine. Whatever. Mumble, mumble, mumble. All right, four-wheeler back up with the tractor keys, and we're back. Right, Okay. So, let's get all this set back up. Boop, boop, boop. Bear with me. Sorry. We're not going to be back over here very long anyways, because we'll be getting stuff ready for the barrels here pretty soon. But yeah, so that's the vineyard for those of you who weren't here last time we went out there. We will be spending more time out there. More in the spring weather. Now that we're not operating heavy machinery, we can drink. Side mission complete. Get the plus respect mission pass. She might have left. I think I went outdoors and she wasn't having that. She's like, ah, outside! Turn it off, turn it off! The whole, Alright, so now that we clean with percarb, we run citric acid in there to neutralize the percarb. We gotta get the last bit of percarb out of the hose. Once the citric acid neutralizes all the percarb, which did all the actual cleaning, then we run PAA, which actually works as a sanitizer. And that's how you keep your winery from getting funky shit growing. Yeah, Sid, I like it a lot more. One, because especially when I'm in the gym at home, and I'm gonna try with my laptop. There's no, the Wi-Fi here is non-existent, and it looks like I'm at 0 frames per second. Let's see, did it knock me into the right back screen? So I think we're back, right? Nope, still seeing 0 frames per second. Urgh. You know what it is? I think I didn't plug back in. Right as I'm giving them a glowing recommendation, it freezes. Trash. I'm at a whopping 2 frames per second, guys. 16 times the resolution. All right, hopefully that'll figure its life out here in a second while I get the hose. It's like, screw this, guys, it's nice out. Take me back outside. Are we actually working now? Okay, I think we're good. The service out here has been terrible. Gamer, are you still in the process of that new job interview? All right. So mobile kind of works on its own. You can go in there and mess with certain things. There's like a side tab and like account sections and stuff. I haven't really messed with it as much as I should, considering I'm using it. So I'm saying my frame per second stuff's really good now, but yeah, I don't know. That's the drawback of like moving anywhere, is that then everything stops working. It's fine. We'll have to figure it out because once the cleaning gets done, we're going to end up moving everything, basically flipping around to do the barrel games. So we call it barrel games. It's basically whenever we're doing different cellar chores, emptying and filling barrels or moving barrels. I have 12 barrels to fill, 5 to empty, and hopefully get home before Tuesday.